That Oprah interview with Prince Harry and Meghan, woo, that was the real tea right there, wasn't it? Meghan must put it on that boy because he renounced his throne quicker than Eddie Murphy did in Coming to America. I said, man. And I can't believe they was talking about that little baby like that. Little Archie, I want to know how dark that little baby gonna be. They need little Archie. I mean, Charles can't dance.
Good day, YouTubers. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who still buy me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Liking helps the algorithm. So we saw Cedric roasting Meghan and Harry. Let's just see what the audience, let's take the temperature on the audience. What's going on? I'll try to shuffle in front of you so you can see. How did the audience react? What are they thinking? Are they like, oh, that's terrible, you shouldn't be mistreating Meghan and Harry? Or and mentioning Archie. I mean, isn't that off limits? I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're using Archie. Meghan and Harry are using Archie like a sword to stab the royal family. So I don't know. What's their reaction? What's the reaction of the Hollywood Illuminati crowd, including Oprah, who didn't invite them? They seem to be loving it. Nope, there's the devil. Let's see what we get in the outcome. Alright, so we have Cedric the Entertainer roasting Mary and Hagan, or Harry and Meghan as they may be known. What is the reaction of the crowd? What do we have going on here? 5 diamonds, ongoing basis, committed to an ongoing basis and relationship. 8 and 5, 13, 4 hearts, closely associated people. They feel very connected to Harry and Meghan. The Hollywood folks, they feel connected to Harry and Meghan. Even though it doesn't seem to be working out there, and Meghan wants to move to New York now. But they're, it's fair because they're Hollywood people now. City, the whole world is watching. Sun, exposing everything to the whole world. We have the devil showing up. Devil in the royal family. And there's a devil joined to the royal family, to the royals. Or this could be Harry and this could be Meghan. Meghan could be showing as the devil and Harry could be showing as the king of clubs, a prince. A prince married a devil. And it looks unhappy. Going forward, there's more secrets to come out. So they know. So bookended, we have devil and veil. They know more secrets are coming out. And it's ugly. Let's add this up. 14, 13, 27, plus 11, 38, 40. Ooh, 10 spades. And it's going to end very badly. It's going to, So people are feeling like this ends really badly for Harry and Meghan. Let's ask. Is the 10 spades bad ending? Is that for Harry and Meghan or is that for the royals? So let's just ask if it's for Harry and Meghan, because then if it's not, then people believe that bad ending is for the royals. So who's the bad ending for? Is it for Harry and Meghan? I'm just going to specifically ask about Harry and Meghan. Is the bad ending, 10 spades, is that for Harry and Meghan? There's the 10 spades. So they got the 10 spades, 10, 15. If they keep going, it's going to end in disaster for them. So people believe, so the 10 spades showed up. This adds 10 spades and the 10 spades showed up. So I asked specifically, is it for Harry and Meghan? Because if it's not for Harry and Meghan, it's for the royals. Very emotional break and trying to put a face on it. Over and over and over, ends in disaster. People will figure out what's going on. So I think in general, they're not, Meghan is not getting the roles. Harry's not getting any roles. They have the Netflix, they have the Spotify. If they just buckle down and do it and prove, add value, show that they can do it, all of this Hollywood hesitancy will just clear up just like no problem. But they're constantly attacking the royals, and that's not going well. So yeah, they like Harry and Meghan. They're not rejecting of Harry and Meghan as people, but all of this blasting out the royal family, they believe is going to end in disaster. That's what I'm seeing. So Beatrice and Ito just had a new baby. Congrats, a little baby girl. And they made a statement. I have to read that statement. Okay, so I have to read the statement from the palace. Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice and Mr. Eduardo Mapelli Mosey are delighted to announce the safe arrival of their daughter on Saturday the 18th, September 2021 at 11:42 at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital, London. Baby weighs 6 pounds and 2 ounces, a little bit light. The new baby's grandparents and great-grandparents have all been informed and are delighted with the news. The family would like to thank all the staff at the hospital for their wonderful care. Amen. Her Royal Highness and her child are both doing well, and the couple are looking forward to introducing their daughter to her big brother, Christopher Wolfe. Now, Wolfie, Eduardo's son from Dara Huang, beautiful lady, they were engaged. They were living together for 3 years. They had a baby, and then Ito jumped and engaged and married Beatrice. Oh my goodness, talk about drama. So how is the relationship? They just had a new baby. Beatrice and Ito, how is their relationship? Because I've read on their relationship a couple times, and it doesn't seem to be the perfect match. The first year is the hardest. Beatrice is really quite the opposite of Dara Huang. Dara Huang is very smart, she's Harvard educated. She's an architect, so she's got a little bit of logicalness. If you're going to build stuff, you better be logical. And Beatrice is quite the opposite of Dara. Very, very opposite kind of woman. So how is their relationship now? What's the temperature? Beatrice. Oh. Ito. So Beatrice, full stop in the foundation and player. The player's showing up. Where's the love, man? Where's the hearts? There's no hearts here. No hearts for Beatrice or for Ito. And they just had a baby. Oh, goodness. They're thinking about breaking up in the future, ending the marriage. The key is being a royal and the eyes of the world, 1927. Cross, permanently a royal. Wow. So what do we have for Beatrice? Player, full stop, and this player showing up on her side. She could be unfaithful. 24, 6 spades, just sex and player. She's quite unhappy with the marriage to Ito. She's not loving it. And maybe she wants to get out of it. And she may be unfaithful. If this was a man, I would say, yeah, he's being unfaithful. He's got player and 6 spades. That's unfaithful. So she very well could be unfaithful to Ito. And there's emotional unfaithfulness. There's all kinds of, there's a million steps before actually, sexual unfaithfulness, physical unfaithfulness. There's a million steps leading up to that. And so it looks to me like she is not finding satisfaction and joy in her relationship with Ito. What do we have with Ito? Straight razor, big change, and the rooted relationship, big change in the rooted relationship and troubles. There's a lot of trouble in the relationship. 11, 12, conflict and trouble. There's a lot of conflict and trouble for him. He's not, and they're looking at splitting up. They're looking at splitting up because, I mean, Captain Obvious here, that would be me, says Ito married Beatrice to become a royal family member. Duh. Okay, Meghan Markle married Harry to become a royal family member. Duh. Okay, and now he's got it, and it's permanent, and even if they divorce, he's still a royal family member. Oh my goodness, who made up these rules? All right, so their relationship is not going well, even after a baby. Generally, people have a renaissance. If the relationship is not doing very well, they'll have a renaissance after the baby comes because they're just so excited, and now they've got a little person that they're raising, and they want to be together and all that stuff. Let's look at Dara Huang and Ito. Dara, boy, oh boy, she might be really upset. She's very gracious. She sent a very gracious message of congratulations when when Ito and Beatrice were getting married. If she's able to swallow her feelings and be gracious. I don't know. I was trying to search and see if she attended the wedding. How is the relationship between Dara and Ito right now? Dara and Ito. They have a child. Ito. Ugh. But the best cards come out, in the last. They were engaged to be married. They were living together for 3 years. They had a child together, Wolfie, a boy, and it was really looking like they were going to get married. And she's a Harvard-educated person, very bright, very beautiful, and he comes from a nice pedigree. That union suddenly stopped and ended in disaster. 12, 17. That ended very badly. Again, there is a heart, but the heart is the child. A long-distance relationship because of the child. So she is keeping a good relationship with him because of the child. I'm liking Dara more and more. So angel, butterfly, and hamster wheel, 10 and 11, 21, 6 hearts. I think she's just keeping it light, and it's a long-distance relationship. She's keeping a good relationship for the child. That's very admirable, and that's what you should do. You shouldn't torture people and hold the child hostage and extort money and stuff like that. That's really low down. Ito over here, solid, acquaintance kind of relationship, 10, 12, and a conflict. He is keeping the relationship. Look, the 2 clubs is mirroring the Jack of Hearts, the child, Wolfie. Okay, he's keeping it solid, but in the back of his mind is always that he left her, and he knows that's not a good thing, and she's going to be upset about that, and probably she won't marry. Cross and Mother Earth, 12 and 7, 19, 5 clubs. Permanent mother of her child. Permanent mother of the child. Permanent mother. They're like a family, even though they're not a family, and he went and married another woman, and she's single. They're a family, but it ended. The union ended very badly. So it's interesting. This is a much more mature relationship between 2 people. Dara and Ito are handling their relationship much better than Ito and Beatrice are handling their relationship. Interesting. Interesting how that goes. So again, we have another big event that Harry is missing. He's not in England. He's not seeing the child. He might have to go through another 10-day quarantine if he shows up to see the child. I guess he can see the child when he comes to do his Netflix Invictus thing, which is coming up very soon. So does Harry feel that he's missing out on life in the UK? Because if he does, this is another step back towards the UK. I would like to see Harry return to the UK. I would like to see him rejoin the royal family. He was the most popular royal, and now he's nobody, a handbag carrier, Meghan's distant second. And just look at the Time 100. That photo of the Time 100 where Harry is shrunk down and wearing black and standing up behind Meghan. Boy, that just says it all. That is the situation now, isn't it? That's exactly the situation. So does Harry feel that he's missing out on life in the UK because a new baby was just born? That's a wonderful thing. Oh. And that's not to mention all of his other friends, that he lived his whole life there. He's a Brit, and now he's an ocean away. He's 5,000 miles away. All the bad cards are underneath. Coffin. It's like he's dead, and he's pushing it all down inside. He wants to be part of this, 2 hearts and 3 clubs. He wants to be active and a part of this and talking to them. He's very emotional, and he's very upset. So I asked, does he feel that he's missing out? He's very upset that he's missing out on these things, that he's not there and he's missing out. And it's like he's dead. It's like he's dead and he's gone. And he would really like to be a part of it. And that's the only way. That's the only way. 21, 25, 27, 30. 30 is 8 diamonds. Yep, 8 diamonds. And all the material things. He's missing out on all the physical life things. But it's all underneath. On the surface, he has a new life. He's established a new life, and he's very busy. 11 and 5, 15, 4 clubs. He's very, very busy. He's keeping himself occupied, being very, very, very busy. Meghan says, do this, do that, do this, do that, and now go do this. Oh, I was about to go to bed. No, do this, do that, do this. So Meghan is keeping him very busy, but he's very upset about missing out. So that says to me that that's one more step towards Harry returning. Interesting. So let's review. So Cedric the Entertainer is roasting Harry and Meghan. The people in Hollywood, they want to love Harry and Meghan, but they haven't proven their value. It's a business. They do support Harry and Meghan, but they need to have a hit. The public needs to respond to them. It's not all up to Hollywood. And all of the negative stuff constantly attacking the royals, people are looking at that, and people are smart. People are looking at that and saying, well, they're going to come to a very bad ending. How's it going between Beatrice and Ito? Beatrice may be fooling around. Ito is, neither one of them is feeling the love. It's not a good relationship, and I think they're looking at breaking up, ending the marriage. That's very bad. How's Dara Huang and Ito? Dara was left with his child. They were living together, and he ran off and married Beatrice. They have an amazingly mature relationship, and they're not being mean to each other because of Wolfie, the child. Does Harry feel that he's missing out? You bet. So let's pray that Harry will return to the UK and come to his senses and hop on a plane in the middle of the night with heavily armed bodyguards, brandishing weapons and saying, stay back, and forcing him onto a plane. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.